So I just wanted to see if I could crawl backwards as well, and look how fast it does that. And that was so close. So close. I think I'm rocked out right here though. What's going on, everybody? Today I'm checking out this Limes 2017 L400 flatbed. It is an overpowered beast of a mod for sure. So let's go ahead and look at some of the customizations before I take it out and see what it can do. You may notice none of these change the stats or anything, but I guess I'm just going by what they're named. So I got a fast gearbox, a bulletproof engine. It's all S+. The suspension, I'll go with the one that's called Lift. It's the tallest one. Try to clear any rocks that are in the way. And as far as tires, you can see all of these are excellent and rock, off-road, mud, and ice. The only one that's not is the highway tires. But of course, checking this truck out for the first time, I'm just going to get the biggest tires possible. And you can hardly see it here underneath these 59-inch scoop, but it's a 62-inch mud tires. So that's what I'm going to go with. They're narrow, very narrow. I dislike that, but yeah, I'm going to see what I can do with these 62-inch tires. So a winch, electric turbine, go ahead and put it on, exhaust. Now here's the problem with the exhaust though. Man, these things put out a lot of smoke, and really no matter which ones I choose, I get the same issue. So I'm going to choose this one first, but I'm going to end up changing that, try something else. Now rock lights, I guess these are just lights somewhere. I can't really see them in here though. I'm going to pick blue. Don't need the metal detector. Go ahead and get the steps. Okay, let's see what's next. Rims. I've got two to choose from. Might as well go ahead and go with that poppin' lime green. So I got some choices here with the frame modules, but just a test drive really. Just going to keep the flatbed on for now. As far as colors, still there's tons of choices with these mods. There seems to be with all of them, all the trucks. I'll just keep this one black and lime. So I'm also going to be taking one jack screw and two anchors. I think I'm ready to set out now. Just going to deploy into free roam right here in Little Colorado. Alright, so I don't have anything really specific in mind. I just want to set out and see what this thing can do. Anything in my path, I just want to try to get over it, try to conquer it. Okay, so I don't know if all the gearboxes are like this, but I chose the one called Fast, and it most definitely is. It took off like a bat out of hell compared to other trucks I've driven. Alright, so let's just go straight for the first thing in my path. Let me stop and deflate the tires. See if I can get over here. Nothing to it. This thing's out of control, man. I can't wait to see what else it can do. Coming up here like it's nothing again. What else? What about this? This one's a little different, but I'll give it a shot. Yeah, I'm just kind of wedged under there. That's not going to work. No, it's just minimal damage so far. Everything's minimal. And as I do ride around, just riding around with the little bit of speed that this does have, it takes damage. See the 4 on the tires there? It does that quite often. So now we've almost got tippage, but I right myself. But this thing can be tipped, and I do tip it, but it's just not that easy to do. Even with these tall, narrow tires, it's not that easy to tip. It's not very top heavy. So now I think I'm just going to go back to the garage real quick and try a different exhaust. See if I can clear some of this smoke out of the way. But I think now that I'm watching this again as I'm recording commentary, I think I see my problem. I think there's two of them on here, and there doesn't have to be. So I choose a different one, but I still left the other one on. Okay, so maybe there is a way to clear the smoke out of the way. Maybe there's a way you can just put one underneath the truck and not have the two on the back. Anyway, let's go see what kind of challenging landscape I can find this way. By the way, apologies for my scratchy voice today. I know it is a little scratchy. So here's kind of an uphill little gauntlet, so to speak. Go ahead and lower my tire pressure. See if I can just get right through here. There's some water. I should go swimming, see if this thing will float. The rock biter floated all the way down river with my guy's head barely sticking up out of the water. So you see a lot of tire damage just from riding through. I wouldn't worry about that. It's going to take a lot of that to add up. So I don't know if you would use mods in your regular playthrough. I actually don't. This is a different playthrough. But if you wanted something overpowered that could, explore anywhere, this would be the truck for that. This looks like a fairly good spot to try to get up. Fairly challenging, I'd say. Alright, what's the problem here? I did lower my tire pressure, didn't I? Just having trouble getting started. Going up. Come on, you can do it. Come on. There we go. I just had to tap that L1. Or whatever button you have for the gear shifting. R1. R1's a default, but I changed mine to be more like SnowRunner. Okay, so this is going to be the biggest challenge so far. Or, I don't know, maybe not. I'm going to use an anchor. I guess I could have just drove right off. See if I flipped over, see how it goes, but I'm going to use an anchor, and I'm going to rappel down. Like that, I just drive past it and snag it. So pushing the winch and hitting the gas. Right down to the bottom. So deciding to turn around and go back this way along the ledge. I almost completely screw up, and I'm saved by a super long winch. Not sure how long this thing is, but it's damn long enough. So I'm going to continue to ride around this ledge. And I just figure if I start to fall again, the winch will probably reach that anchor again. There's 2 points of damage. Another 4 points coming up. It's just, yeah. You can't really avoid that. Yeah, here's where I end up tipping over. Engine shuts off. Let's go ahead and use a jack screw. Just sets you up right there where you are. There's a green area. So initially, when I got the game, I thought the jack screw would actually, I thought there would actually be animation pumping your truck up and flipping it over. But no, it's just a reset. It's like a reset button. So now I'm deciding to see what this thing can do in reverse. It's got so much power climbing over all these rocks forward. Let's see if it can do it backwards. This looks like a good place to test it out. So I just wanted to see if I could crawl backwards as well, and look how fast it does that. And that was so close. So close. I think I'm rocked out right here though. Well, that's okay. I don't hold it against it. This thing already does enough. Can't expect it to do everything. It's not like it has those giant bus wheels. I guess I'll go ahead and cross over this river and see if I can find some more obstacles on the other side. Just stop here for a little admiration first. Looks pretty cool, man. I like this truck. I think I want to try some different tires. Maybe not even necessarily mud tires, but something wider for sure. Just give it a shot. There's a new climb discovered. Like I say, this isn't my normal playthrough, so I will be discovering climbs just riding through here. I've just been playing this one with mods. I think that's a pretty good display of what this truck has to offer. So I'm sitting here about to wind it down, and I don't know why I shot that winch out, but damn, I was surprised. I'm still surprised how long this thing is. There may not be a limit to the length of this winch. I'm not sure. Another thing I'll have to test out. A little full speed ahead to wrap things up. Why not? Now, see, I could have been doing this the whole time. I didn't know. Thought it would have flipped over. I only had one jack screw with me. Well, that was a decent display. Shout out to WattLimes211 for making a badass truck. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you on the next video.